Ladies and gentlemen, let me put out a warning. Mars is squaring Saturn, so everybody is likely to be passionate and easily triggered. Hey, Jupiter running for Pisces, like, being a YouTuber is strange. YouTube announces that it's going to hide the dislike counts on all videos. And I don't know if you know this, but I've been a YouTuber as THORnews, putting up at least a video or two a week for 9 years on November 23rd, 2021. So I have been here the whole time. And yeah, YouTube is a weird boss, bro. But during that time, I've had, I think, over 17 million views. And my like to dislike ratio is at about 97%. So whether, me always talking about volcanoes or earthquake or the plague or whatever it is that is going on, or the first president, second president, third president that I've been under as planetary defense commander, my like to dislike ratio is definitely over like 95%. It is an A or A minus. But as you know, things are strange. YouTube had also announced last month that they were going to demonetize anti-climate change videos. Now, nobody knows exactly what that means, but the most popular truther community on the space and Earth weather gang has been the mini ice age grand solar minimum. The guys who've been telling everyone, hey, we are going into a mini ice age and the sun is going to go to sleep in ways that we haven't seen before in hundreds of years. And well, we've had 10 M-class solar flares in the last 5 weeks, and the sun has had 5 or 6 sunspots 3 different times since July. So the sun has woken up and is now stronger than almost anyone predicted, except for like me and Scott McIntosh. So nobody knows how that YouTube thing is going to play out, but I know that I'm wearing shorts here in Houston today. It'll get up to a high of 79 because I don't know, it's definitely not feeling very ice agey, man. And age means like a whole long extended period of time, not just one season. So yeah, things are definitely strange and definitely weird. And as a YouTuber who's been trying to hang on as your planetary defense commander, staying in the middle, giving everybody good information, I'm hanging on by my fingernails. And I do a fundraiser every single month. And so I've still got $875 left to raise for my November fundraiser. And I'm definitely hoping to get it this month and next month, because I'm kind of sort of going into Dark Winter number 2 lockdown mode, But hey, if you'd like to contribute, I got a mailbox. Remember, I got a 9-year anniversary THORnews coming up. I got my birthday coming up, Thanksgiving, Christmas. And I feel like I've done an excellent job over the last 2 years for sure. In crazy, crazy times, man. And, I don't know, dude, like the other half or the 98%, I've been telling everybody we're going to a grand solar minimum or mini ice age. Also told everybody that the coronavirus would be no worse than the flu in 2020. And that didn't turn out to be true. I've called it pretty accurately the entire time. It has been weird. Everybody's frustrated by it. But we're going into Dark Winter number 2. And so, like, I know 2 of the head dudes for the Grand Solar Minimum Mini Ice Age are from Colorado. And we're telling people, hey, man, no, we're not in a pandemic. It's no worse than the flu. But now, Colorado, COVID data worse than we ever expected to see again. And yeah, it is surprising. There have been a bunch of surprises for a lot of people all the way, so it's best to just stay cool, play fucking defense, man, and try not to argue over dumb, petty shit. Average cases are rising, hospitalizations are rising, average deaths are rising. Yesterday was the first day that California had more daily deaths than Texas, and today it is announced that Russia's 1-week fatality count overtakes that of the United States, who is usually always the leader on the board lately in 2021 of who has the most people dying that day of the virus. And look, dude, as your planetary defense commander, I have to tell you the truth, that I see it, whether you want to hear it or not. I know everybody on both sides is so fed up and tired of the whole damn coronavirus. What I've been saying is, yeah, dude, we're going into Dark Winter 2. And so you got to be prepared for that shit. It will definitely get worse and surge in some places as it gets colder. And the data is getting so bad, I'm about to start drinking whiskey on my live streams again to signify, like, yeah, we're back in Dark Winter again, man. And it's not fun. Nobody enjoys a fucking plague. But yeah, and I'm probably not going to be hanging out with too many people over the next month or two. And now I'm at a point where I'm pro choice on the vaccines for people. Like, if you don't want to take it, nobody should force you to take it. But I have taken the 2 Moderna shots, and because I had the coronavirus before I took my shots, the shots were not fun, and the second shot was not fun at all. So now I'm having to decide, do I want to take a booster again, or do I just want to kind of stay in hermit mode for 5 more weeks until Christmas and I see my mama? You know, I have to make that personal choice, and what I don't need is I respect your personal choice, whatever you do. And so I don't need people yelling at me or telling me I'm not a good Christian because I make my own personal choice about a damn vaccine. And that's what the last 2 years has kind of been. The amount of shit I've taken for doing a good job as planetary defense commander over this damn thing in the last 2 years, like, holy smokes, man. Anyway, U.S. Justice Department warns of impending corporate crime crackdown. What does that even mean, man? It's like cryptocurrency Christmas for all the tech bros because Bitcoin's about to hit 69,420. Remember Doge 420? Well, it's now Doge 27 right now. And it is amazing that through all the like big pushes in crypto lately, the Dogecoin has just kind of sat at 20 cents, way off its high of 72 cents, right before Jupiter entered Pisces. What's it talking about? Oh, Shea Castle. Cases predicted to keep rising, Nolan says, and peak in December. He's talking about Colorado. That's not driving Colorado's increase, though, at least not according to experts. The truth is, they don't really know why Colorado is in a surge, Nolan puts it. 1 in 48 Coloradans have gotten it so far. And I told y'all, the coronavirus totally ripped through Texas in August and September, where I knew people who lost family members or friends to the virus, and a bunch of people got sick. And so, some died from it, some got really sick, some didn't have it that bad, some were vaccinated, some weren't vaccinated. People I knew who, so like, I don't know, dude, it's like a giant battle through the whole thing. And so like you getting triggered by other people's belief system, I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know for sure is that I would like to, if everything's okay, go see my mama and my family for Christmas and uphold our Christmas tradition of going to see a movie that Christmas night, which we've done for decades. And this year, I would like to see Matrix 4. Unfortunately, things are not going in the direction we hope. This is talking about the coronavirus. Transmission is increasing, and we are seeing an unusual number of deaths. So yeah, we are entering Dark Winter 2, man. And I do my best to put out good information. And way back in May, I was saying the outlook for late November is corpses stacked on corpses, because that is an old saying. There's a star, Algol, and the moon will be having a lunar eclipse over the demon star Algol. Remember, they've been calling it that for thousands of years, even before Jesus. They were like, that's a demon star. And so supposedly bad things happen around any type of like lunar eclipse of that star. And so that will be happening on the 18th or 19th of November. And I've been talking about this for a long time. And I've been saying, look for weird signs around the new moon of that month, which was the 5th. And then we had the weird Travis Scott Astro World. 8 people died at a concert while the concert continued on. And you had literally the crowd chanting, stop the show, stop the show. But they did not stop the show. Like, so we were looking out for weird demonic shit like that. It happened around then. How that plays out in November 18th, 19th, whether it be the virus, war, other things, we do not know. But of the times that I picked of like, hey, get ready, play defense, Asteroid Fight Club, try not to get pulled into weird, stupid, petty shit, especially if it's politically related, because there's not another election for a whole year, man. And so what is the point? Like people were asking me about the governor of California yesterday, and I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? They're like, where is he? He's been missing for 7 days. I was like, I don't know. And then shut up press conference. That's not a big deal, man. What is it? What did that in the scheme? It's like gossipy shit. What's it talking about? So for me personally, with all the things and with Planetary Defense Commander and all, I know that it is going to be a weird like fight to make it to now and the end of the year. But man, you know me. I show up. every single time. If I get knocked down, I get back up. And I love Christmas. I love Thanksgiving. Love my birthday. So I'm going to be doing the best I can to give you guys the best information and continue to improve as a YouTuber and as Thor of THORnews and as your Planetary Defense Commander, Star-Lord New Thor 7 the T. Semper Fi. I appreciate you. Hoorah. I love you. Yep. And we'll have volcano action. Here's Marapi in Java, Indonesia. Viscous lava continues to accumulate in growing lava dome. Hot pyroclastic flow reported. A pyroclastic flow descended over the southwestern flank, reaching length of at least 1,500 meters. And you just had a 5.9 earthquake in Indonesia also. And you had the 6.6 by Taiwan and Japan. And so there's going to be no dearth of things for me to talk about over the next, 5-6 weeks. And unless a miracle happens, I'll probably be in fundraiser mode the whole time. Shittied Ovite. Almost 8 years ago, Jeff Bezos said that Amazon's delivery drone could be a reality in 4 or 5 years. Narrator's voice. It was not. Because, it is 2022, says Cecilia Kang, and it's almost 2022, and she's still waiting on her drone-delivered burrito. We'll keep the window open. Also, because the weather is so nice, it helps to keep the window open. And of all the human beings on the planet, especially on YouTube, that have covered volcanoes in the last 9 years, I am definitely up there, man. I've been one of the best volcano YouTubers on the planet for the last 9 years. And that's cool, right? I don't know. I always try to do a good job, bro, on whatever subject we're handling. World History Encyclopedia. The cuneiform inscription of Xerxes, we're talking 486 to 465 before Christ was born, on the rock cliffs of Van Torque, written in 3 official languages by the Achaemenid Empire, Old Persian, Elamite, and Babylonia. It proclaims the right to rule of the Persian king over his empire. So this dude was like, yo, bro, I wrote this shit in granite. So this gives me the total right to rule over everybody. See? Crazy. Crazy for feeling blue. And instead of talking about politics, as a Christian, I would still much rather talk about the mythology and magic and unknown of the planets in our sky at night. Nowadays, dude, this is pretty magical to have Jupiter, Saturn, Venus lined up with the moon. It's a super duper magic divine sky show. As above, so below. And even Mercury and Mars and Spirit have joined the show. And so that is cool. And I think I can definitely feel this is the most Mars energy I've felt in a while, which is great. Because long COVID sucks, bro. That's why, even my enemies, I'm like, you do not want a bad version of it, man. I wouldn't wish it on my enemies, bro. I don't know, yo. If people keep complaining to me about gas and gas prices, I'm like, look, man, I've been so broke and traffic, people are so pissed off. Well, you know what people are like? Not only are people road raging on the road more than they ever have, especially in Houston, but people are now road raging on airplanes about the plague. Dude, it's like a daily occurrence. We see somebody flipping out on an airplane because they were told to wear a mask. That's just crazy shit, man. Anyway, I just haven't been driving much, so everybody's like, oh my God, gas is expensive. And I'm like, well, A, it's not the most expensive it's ever been in the last 20 years. That came after we invaded Iraq. But I don't drive that much because A, I'm kind of broke, and you don't want to get too far if you don't have money to get your car towed home. And B, like I said, things have been so unsettled during a pandemic that people are kind of more apt to lose their mind in road rage or bad driving or just flipping out when you're out shopping. So I don't know. I still believe that the pandemic will no longer be here in spring of 2022. And I know a lot of people disagree with that prediction. But like I said, it's a prediction. We won't know till that shit happens. But definitely play defense through the dark winter. Or don't. You do you, man. Everybody gets extra like, woohoo, good or bad during the holidays. Like I'm trying to figure out with my friends and my family what our holiday plans are. And I'm just like, hey, man, I'm staying in for the rest now through November. I'm just going to be working. I'm going to be trying to avoid, and this is a really great thing to go attend. I'm going to avoid people, but I'm going to be ready to party in the spring. All right. All right. Super duper cool. This has been an episode of THORnews where I try to tell you about stuff. I have my own opinion. Everybody's allowed to have their own opinions. You ain't got to agree. You don't see me yelling at anybody. So try not to yell at me. And I'll try to get funnier. And everybody stay cool. But yeah. I do what I do. And I do a pretty good job. I think. And anyway, my support depends on y'all agreeing with that and wanting to see me make more videos. So if you want me to help take you through the holiday season, contributions would be greatly appreciated. This is how I keep doing what I do, and this is pretty much all I do. That's how I got so good at it. I got a PayPal, Venmo, but like I said, I got 9-year anniversary and got Thanksgiving, Christmas. Letter season, if you want to send me some, that would be great. I got a Venmo, CashApp, Patron. Only $875 left to raise for my November fundraiser. And a heartfelt, absolute thank you to everybody out there at Asteroid Fight Club. I love you guys, and there's no way I'd be doing this without y'all. So thank you to JCR. Thank you to Catherine. Thank you to Amy. Thank you to Greg. Thank you to Carmen. Thank you to Andrea. Thank you to Michelle. Thank you to Sunlight, Starlight, Angel. Thank you to Nancy. Thank you to Cody. Thank you to DWP. Thank you to the Texas Angel. Thank you to the Wizard of Oz. Thank you to Alexis. Thank you to Lauren. Thank you to Richard. Thank you to Barbara. Thank you to Glenda. Thank you to Arnica. Thank you to Lightsoul. Thank you to Dan. Thank you to Brian. Thank you to Ann. Thank you to KJ. Thank you to Max. Thank you to Asteroid Fight Club. Thank you to God. Thank you to Jesus. Thank you to my friends. Thank you to my families. And thank you to even my haters. You guys have made me so much better. And man, this feels like such a Mars Square Pluto event that I don't even want to talk about it. What good is it talking about? Like I said, when you got the virus killing a bunch of people, and then you had some weird concert, people died. I don't know, man. I'm just tired of thinking about death. I guess that's what I'm saying. But hang on, it's gonna be a weird dark winter. But then think, if I'm correct, and the pandemic goes away in the spring of 2022, think of how much fun and enjoyable life will be then. Although we'll have to relearn how to hang out again together as a society, which clearly that whole concert shit showed. Okay. Stay cool. God bless everyone. Talk to y'all soon.